Any animal that's been out at grass for any length of time can pick up parasites. That's particularly true towards the end of the season. If animals are in high burden pastures, they can get very high burdens of particularly things such as gutworms and lungworms. Traditionally, it was thought adult cattle could handle these. However, recent research has shown that even moderate burdens can reduce milk yield in adult dairy cows by anything up to about 2.2 kilos per day, which is quite considerable.
The cost of disease will far outweigh the cost of treatment due to reductions in yield and fertility.
Gutworm will reduce feed conversion efficiency in cows, so by treating them, not only will you get more milk, but also less disease due to energy problems in early lactation.
We're seeing increased problems with lungworm year on year, which can cause devastating effects to the dairy industry.
If parasites are left untreated, it's not just the outward signs of problems that we have to worry about. There can be hidden effects on profitability as well. This is such things as a milk drop in quality of the milk. You should look out for signs such as mild coughing, especially when the animals are moved when they're entering the parlour. Also signs such as wheezing and just difficulty breathing. Lungworms should always be considered treating for it, because damage to the lungs from this worm burden can lead to problems with pneumonia when the animals are housed. There's many ways to test for gutworms and parasites in your cattle. Norbrook in particular offer a free ODR test which tests for ostatasia antibodies in a bulk milk sample. Once it's been established your herd has a burden of parasites, it's always ideal to try and treat for it as soon as possible to reduce any impact that burden can have on productivity. A particularly good active to consider for your dairy herds is one called eprinomectin. Norbrook offers this in a pour-on form which is easy to apply, called Epri-Zero. The reason we say eprinomectin is because it is a nice broad-spectrum wormer, also controls some external parasites as well. It is a pour-on, it's easy to apply, rain-fast, also has a rather short meat withdrawal too of 10 days, which is fantastic for dairy herds, but also quite useful in beef herds too. For dairy herds though, they'll be happy to know it has a 0 milk withhold, so that is why it makes it an ideal choice for your dairy farmer. The results that you'd expect from treating a dairy herd with a product such as eprinomectin is increase in milk yields. That can be anything up to about 2.2 kilos per day in animals that have high burdens demonstrated on tests. You also see an improved milk quality, so butterfat content is much increased. So as well as getting more milk, you've hopefully got better quality milk too. During housing, the advantage of using a product such as Epri-Zero is you also get control of some of the common external parasites too.